Freckled Bob Fitzsimmons, a balding ex-blacksmith, decided he was the man to call Corbett back into the ring. Already the 150-pound world middleweight champion, he put on enough weight to take on the ranking heavyweight fighters of his day. In the winter of 1896, Fitzsimmons fought this tough cauliflower-eared sailor, Tom Sharkey. In the bout, Fitz was the victim of an unusual referee's decision. The biased referee was none other than one of the heroes of the Old West, Wyatt Earp. Referee Earp was rumored to have bet a lot of money on Sailor Sharkey. Old Wyatt may have looked like a picture hero in this pose, but when Fitzsimmons KO'd his man, Earp called it a foul, awarding the fight to Sailor Tom. Despite this setback, Fitzsimmons soon gained a chance at Corbett's title. On the eve of the fight, Bob predicted, "Pretty Jim won't last 10 rounds." This is a newspaper drawing of the fight scene. It looks like there was a standing room only crowd. Now be prepared for historical evidence of a credibility gap. The only existing photograph of the scene. Ordinarily, this miserable turnout would spell financial disaster. But in this unimposing ringside shed were 3 Veriscope cameras. Here are the movies of the Corbett-Fitzsimmons fight, the first heavyweight championship contest ever filmed. That's Corbett on the right and the balding Fitzsimmons on the left. Most men are able to wear their bathrobes only while shaving. Gentleman Jim and Ruby Robert get double use from theirs. Gentleman Jim stands ready and seemingly impatient for round 1 to get underway. The bell rings and the scheduled 25-round bout begins. In the foreground, in the derby, is the timekeeper for the fight, Bat Masterson. The old frontier gunfighter had become a fixture in the fight scene because of his undisputed effectiveness in collecting guns and knives from the spectators. 14th round. Corbett, with his back to the camera, is well ahead on points, and Fitzsimmons' nose is bleeding badly. But amazingly, the challenger is starting to press the fight. At this point, the old nitrate film starts to disintegrate. But a somewhat viewable version of the 14th round knockout was assembled from potato chip-like fragments. Watch Fitzsimmons on the right step under Corbett's left jab and land his own hard left to the champion's midsection. Gentleman Jim collapses. Corbett has evidently had the wind knocked out of him. He's still down when the referee completes the 10 count, and Fitzsimmons raises his hand in triumph. In slow motion, let's see that all again. Here comes the left hook that Fitzsimmons on the right later called his solar plexus punch. The champion goes down to his knees. He tries to crawl over to the corner of the ring to pull himself up by using the ring ropes. Meanwhile, Fitzsimmons stalks around, keeping a close watch on Corbett's progress. The referee and timekeeper Masterson seem out of sequence, but it is obvious that Corbett will not beat the count. Gentleman Jim has lost his heavyweight crown. Corbett's stocky sparring partner, Jim Jeffries, wearing the white pullover, goes to the aid of the deposed champion after the fight. Remember that name, James J. Jeffries.